Hello, hello, hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I'm not even sure. It's like 7 o'clock my time, so it's like, yeah, 7. Hope everyone is having a awesome Sunday. We was up early and decided to go to the car boot sale this morning. I was so excited. I love the car boot sale. Morning, 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 Patty. Or probably sort of midday-ish now with you-ish. I made a live. Yes. So excited. How are you? Oh, I'm so bloody tired. I'm so lazy. I had a nap and it turned out to a damn sleep. It wasn't a nap. There was no nap involved in that. It was a full-on, like, night sleep. And I still shouldn't be tired, but yet I am. I haven't watched any YouTube, so I have no idea what's going on. If there's drama, I don't care. Because I haven't watched it and I couldn't give a crap. I just don't care. Too much. Finishing my big Sunday breakfast now and waiting for bread to rise. Oof, nice. Nice, nice, nice. No, we were trying to be lazy and so, we'll just grip a McDonald's on the way home from the car boot sale. It was a complete epic fail because it was disgusting and neither of us ate it. So yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah, well, we ate the chips, well, most of them. We didn't eat the burger as such. Jack had a lot of meat when we got back. I didn't go to waste. He ate it, but yeah, we thought we were going to be like sly and sneaky and be like, "Fuck, you can't cook, don't have to cook," and yeah, that was an epic fail, a complete and utter epic fail. Let me just. Oh, I'll just have a sandwich or something. If I was that hungry, I'd like order something, but I'm not, so I don't need to. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I was that bothered, let me just put up on IG. I don't. I can't just calls it IG. Oh, definitely not. I'm not down. Is a boot sale kind of a swap meet? It's kind of like, where everyone sells their junk. I took some video footage of it, so I'm gonna put it up. I thought it would be. Patty says, "Hey, Carl."
Bonjour.
Yeah, I took a little bit. It wasn't a load of footage I took. It was mainly just like because I keep talking about it to a couple of friends of mine, and I'm pretty sure I don't shut the heck up about it. So I just thought I would take a little bit of footage, but I took some. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes in total, but I'll put it all up on my channel in a little minute after I finished here. I'll put it all up and then you can all see what it is. It was massive today. Not as big as normal, but still massive. By the time I got all the way around there, my feet and my back was like, ouch. But it was good. It was a good little yeah, the weather was good. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. I had just like jegginy type things on, like jeany leggings and a hoodie. And I wasn't over hot and I wasn't cold, which is great. But I did get bit on the legs because I folded them up. But so yeah, that's happened when we live in the back of Beyond and walk on a grass. But hey,
walking in the sheep's world.
Yep. But it was all right. It was we picked up some little bits and pieces. We picked up a like for the back of the trailer. My French accent is atrocious, but I think Carl's is worse.
Mine's worse.
Definitely.
No, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I can do it on purpose.
Yeah. I used to be quite good at French in school and stuff. I can still count in French, but and like say like je m'appelle, comment tu? But that's about it. That's about where the French starts and ends. And I can still count quite high, but that's about it. I'm not the best at French, but it was between French and German, so I chose French because German's even harder than French. So yeah.
Still count the 10 in Korean. But, you know,
I have no idea.
No, I can't remember.
I was like, no. And it was a long time since I was in school. So like 30 years, 28 years, whatever, since I was in school. Yeah, a long time since being in school. Do you know what's weird there, right? Is that like France from us is quite legitimately like a half-hour drive and then on the ferry. It's literally that close. We could be there in like 3 hours kind of job. And yet we still don't go. I've never been to France. And we are literally so close. And it, especially from where we are, because we're right by the port where the ferry goes, and it would literally be like hour and a half on the ferry, maybe 2 hours, maybe.
2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So literally, we could be there in just a couple or a few hours, and still, yet I don't go. That's just crazy. I took 8 years of France, wasted in Southern California, 4 years of Latin, very useful.
Latin's useful.
Latin is very useful. Lots of people use Latin.
Yeah, Latin's very useful.
Mm.
Right? People don't quite realize it's like learning Arabic or things of that nature.
Yeah,
They're
I
actually
could
very
I could understand Urdu more than I can speak it, but I can speak quite a bit of it as well. But I understand a lot more than speaking it, as long as they do it slow. Sometimes, like when I've been on the phone and they're speaking, and I'm like, okay, like please slower. I need to be able to understand. Catholic school. Ah, right. Good morning, Ocean Lady. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah. I don't know if Ria's going to come in, but I know she'll watch the replay. So, Ria, if you come in and watch the replay, or if you don't come in and you're watching the replay, can you email me or contact me in some shape or form, please, babe? I need to tell you something, and I need you to contact me to tell you. But I don't think you were on any social medias from recollection. It's sometime somewhere, right? Well, it's like 7:15 here in the evening. Ria is 8:15 because I know Ria's, and I think Patty, you're about 6 hours, is it? Behind me. Ria's on Insta. Okay, I'll get her to message me on Insta. I wasn't sure whether she was on. I thought she wasn't on any social medias, but maybe she said she wasn't on Twitter. Maybe I'm getting confused. But that's okay. So if she will watch the replay, she always watches the replay if she doesn't catch it. I just want to talk to her. 8 hours. Oh my God. Yeah. So it's still, I'm 11:15, you're 8 hours as well. Yeah. My goodness. Isn't that crazy? That's like a full day's work, basically, or a full night's sleep kind of thing. I know with Amy Lou, she's like, I think she's 6 or 5, maybe, or something like that. And we still end up playing phone tag because by the time she gets home from work, sorts the baby out, and actually tries to catch up, it's like we end up playing phone tag, which is pretty funny. Although we were actually both awake the other day, so that makes a change. Because normally sort of by, 11 o'clock. Me too, Ocean Lady, where are you? I'm in LA. Is it hot in LA? Is the weather like nice at the moment? So you all know that I struggle with my anxiety, and right now it's pretty bad. So at the car boot sale today, they was selling these, like, what are they called? Whatever they're freaking called, spinner things.
Spinner.
Yeah. So I decided to buy a couple to see if they would stop me from, or at least help me from picking. So let me just put the camera on to show you. So hopefully that will help me stop from picking and being so anxious about everything. I'm hoping. Whether it does or not is obviously a different story, but we'll see. Today it's grey. It's going to be 95 on oh my goodness. We're going on our date night on Wednesday. Well, I've been trying to get hold of them and trying to ring them I don't know. So far I'm like messing with it, so I suppose that is helping so far. At this point, Ocean Lady, to be fair to you, I'm willing to try anything, I am willing to absolutely try anything just to try and help with my anxiety, because I know it's out of control. So if it helps me stop picking my hands and picking my fingers and making them sore, at this point, I'm honestly willing to try anything. And they were like 2 for £5, which is what, $7? 2 for like $7. So I'm all right. And for that price, it's worth trying, And if it helps, then happy days. If it doesn't, then I'll just give them to my niece and nephew. They'll mess with them. So, but it's going to be it's just a case of trying and seeing how it goes, kind of thing. And trying to work it out, do you know what I mean? Like, see if it helps. I've been searching it up for you too. If I see any ideas, I'll send your way. Thank you. That would be great. At this point, I am willing to try anything. I've even got an appointment on Friday to speak to somebody about it. So I am willing to try anything at this point. I was in Aberdeen, Washington for a little while. So depressing. It rains all the time. That's Wales, that is. Wales must be like Washington. We rain all the time here as well.
That's why it's raining.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you do find anything, I would really appreciate it.
Apparently owl diet is not acceptable.
Yeah.
Or monkey glue.
It's not monkey, it's gorilla.
Gorilla. Used to be a monkey.
It's called Gorilla Glue. It's kind of a monkey, but
I'm sure there used to be a monkey glue.
No, it's gorilla.
Yeah, no, not that. Another one, the one you're talking about is like many years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
When I was
We've got an Aberdeen here in Scotland. It's called Aberdeen. different kind of Aberdeen, I'm sure, but although it rains in Scotland a lot too. I actually did watch all the stuff that T was upset about, and with PJ and JJ as well. I actually did catch up on that. Not all of it, I will admit, but I did catch up on a lot of it. So I am a little bit more up to date on why I still don't get why they're fighting, if I'm honest, but I do get it. I think the only thing that I think I was upset about with like JJ and PJ, the other bits, to be honest, I thought was like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I think they were both pretty much as bad, or the three was as bad as each other. But the one thing that did actually, I was like, I don't know, sort of took me back a little bit, I suppose. Like, I'm not going to bitch behind their back. I would tell them if they were here too, I would. But the one thing that did annoy me, not annoy me, that's the wrong word as well. Took me back, yeah, and upset me a little bit, was they were on a live with Real Entertainment News, which is great. Thank God they're not fighting anymore. But Real was really going hard at T, which is normal for Real. It's not a big deal kind of principle. But they sort of encouraged him and laughed. And I was like, it wasn't that long ago that you were on the other end of that. So that kind of upset me a little bit. And I thought that they should have just like shut him down and just been like, Real, don't speak to women like that, or just, I'm not going to be part of this. But so that's that. But that is the one thing, or the only thing really. I think the other bits are kind of back and forth, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, if that makes sense. But that one bit did, I'm not going to lie, it did upset me, just because they were on the other end of that, and it wasn't so long ago they were on the other end, especially JJ, So, and I know it probably didn't seem that big a deal at the time. And I understand it. It probably didn't feel like that big a deal at the time. But it's not nice when you're being, like, having somebody being abusive to you. Do you know what I mean? So that was the only thing that, out of all of it, that I kind of, it wasn't like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other kind of principle. The others, I was just like, well, 6 of one, half a dozen the other, you're both in the wrong, or all three of you are in the wrong. I swear I tried so hard with Real News. I think he's doing better, but he goes low again. Yeah, I just think he gets agitated super quick, and that's okay. And that's him. And I think at this point now, it's another, if you don't like him, don't fucking watch him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't watch him. If you don't like him and don't like the way he does shit, don't watch him. Don't talk about him. Just pretend he doesn't exist. It's quite easy. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, Jimmy, I said that I would go and watch. I promised T that I would. And, and it's not fair that I wasn't understanding. But I got to be honest, the rest of it was just, I just thought it was quite petty back and forths, and it didn't really, but I could, again, still be missing stuff. So I'm not even going to lie, but it kind of just felt, but that bit did kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? Just the fact that they were on the other end, not PJ so much. I'm not going to lie, not PJ so much, but I don't think JJ realized maybe how it came across, and how it came across quite nasty. And because she's not a nasty person, she's not. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't think she realized by giggling about it is, I don't know. 10 people watching, only 2 looky loos. That's okay, let them look. I'm not doing anything. I'm never doing anything. I'm boring for people now. They don't want to come and talk or anything because I'm boring. I don't get involved in the drama. Or if I do, I'm very neutral about it. I try and look at it from all sides. Do you know what I mean? And I do. I try and look at it from all sides. And out of the whole, T and JJ and PJ and all that, it was literally back and forths from what I saw. And again, I'm going to admit I didn't see everything, so I can't say much. But it was that one bit did hurt my fingers. It did. It really hit my feelings as I was like, I wish you had said something, I suppose. But again, I think at this point, I know that you tried super hard with him and I've spoken to him very calmly. I think we both sort of came to that understanding and that's fine. But I just think people just need to leave it now. If they don't like him, just don't bloody watch him. It's not that hard. Don't watch him. Ignore him. I don't think you're boring. I think in the community, I'm boring now because I've gone from going after Katie and being all in that drama and fighting with LB, and people want to see shit shows. People want to see shit shows. They don't want to sit and just have a normal conversation online anymore. They watch just in case I say something dumb, which people, it's guaranteed I'm going to say something dumb. This is me. I'm blonde. I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to say something dumb. It rains a lot, but hasn't rained in 70 days. Oh, God, we have lots of rain here. We were hoping yesterday wouldn't rain too badly, so the car boot sale would still be on today. Oh, Joe, I've told you lately I love your accent. You do. You tell me you love your accent. I love my accent. But I also know my accent really irritates people as well. And that's okay. That's okay. I don't dislike anyone. I want everyone to be kind to everyone else. Oh, God, Patty, if only that was the case, right? I don't hate anyone. I dislike people, dislike certain creators, but I just don't watch them. I don't sub to them. I don't watch them. I just pretend they don't exist, And literally my friends will only send me stuff if they think it's funny and they're laughing about it and they know that I won't take it seriously and I'll laugh. Or it's something that I need to see. And I'm really lucky that I got people like that won't show me every single damn thing that people say about me. Because I'm really not interested. I'm really not. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea, just the same as everyone else in the community, Katie Joy does very good ignoring everybody and her channel just keeps growing and growing and growing. I just think I let myself down with fighting with Real, although I'm still going to stick to I felt I was correct in my views and my thoughts on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm still going to stick to that, but I still feel like I let myself down. I should have just ignored him. I should have ignored him and just not gone and got to that fight with him. But just don't watch people. I hate everyone that I don't hate anyone. That is a strong word. I just don't watch. Exactly, Ocean Lady. I'm exactly I don't sub to people. I don't sub to them. I don't watch them. Out of a lot of people on the other side, I think her name's Sunshinery, I think her name is. And although she's a quote unquote hater of Katie, although I don't think she's a hater of Katie, I just think she just doesn't like Katie. And that's fine. That's okay, A lot of what she says, she does kind of speak with reason, she's got a reason to speak. And so I did sub to her the other week, and I was like, she actually a voice of reason, things she was saying, And there's three sides to every story. There's their side, your side, and somewhere in the middle of the both sides is the truth. And trust me, it takes a lot of effort to hate on someone, and it's not worth it. It really isn't. Sunshinery is a sweetheart. Oh, I got the name right, did I? Okay, cool. Yeah, just things she was saying were very, I think I called her the voice of reason. She was saying, we're all not innocent. Nobody is innocent in this. We've all done wrong. We've all said wrong. We've all been bitchy. We've all, you know what I mean? And I like that. I like the fact that she was like, no one's perfect. No one's innocent. And it is what it is, kind of thing. So I think that was pretty, I thought she was pretty cool. And that's why I subbed to her. She was, I think even though she doesn't like people, it's okay. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to like or dislike the same people. I'm close to people that I'm sure they like people that I don't like, or I like people that they don't like, and that's fine. I don't know. I wish all this freaking fighting would stop them. It all seems a little bit too much, if I'm honest. Like, it just fighting. If it's not one part of the community, it's another part of the community. This community, the commentary community, is so screwed over. It's crazy. I never listened to Sunshinery. I can send you the link if you want, Ocean Lady. She's still a sort of part of, I believe she's like part of the whole like Charlotte what's her name? The Irish bird. I can't remember her name. Oh, the Irish one. Not Irish, Scottish. I can't remember her name. But she's part of that sort of community. So many flip-floppers. I can't believe that. I know. It's crazy. I just don't want to. Oh, I can't. I don't think I could be now, even if I wanted to be. Like, it takes a lot. Like, if you imagine these people who sit and do like Katie Joy things day in, day out, I know that they're spending a shitload of time watching everything that she does. And I ain't got time for that. Like, yeah, she's living rent free in their house, in their heads. I can look it up too, Tajo. No worries, girl. I would still love to get clarification of exactly what the anti-KG community is. They claim to dislike her, but they claim they're not anti-KG. Then who is? I think they're kind of. I think the quote unquote anti-KT community is now what they're classing as the ones who are going hardcore for a going real life calling CPS and all of that. Oh, Julie Virgo, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, it's the whole Charlotte v. Julie Virgo stuff. So, but I think a lot of people like now with all these like fake screenshots, the whole Nat stuff and all of that, I think they just sort of want to be like distancing themselves from quote unquote the anti-KJ community. But at some point, like, these people who got these channels, they can't carry on being anti-Katie forever. People are already getting bored of listening to Katie did this, Katie did that, Katie did the other. You know, and I feel like, you know, Ren is a lot the same like that, you know? He's polarizing. You either love him or you hate him. And if you don't like him, don't fucking watch him. It's quite simple, you know? Like somebody P-bombed him the other day and I laughed. I shouldn't laugh because it's not funny, but I did laugh. I was like, oh my God, we're not going back there, are we? Feels like we're like 6 months ago or a year ago or whenever it was like that started. I'm like, oh my God, we're going round in more bloody circles. Jeez. You can edit it out though, but does that mean they are not supposed to like her or what? The anti-KJ community do not like her. They want her deplatformed. They want her offline. They're not taking into account that this is how she feeds her family. This is how she, you know, pays the insurance for her child's medical bills and stuff, you know. They don't take that into account. They don't care. No, they don't care. They don't care that, you know, this is her livelihood. You know, this isn't my livelihood. This isn't how I pay my bills. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure if it was, I would maybe take it a lot more serious and be more consistent. But she takes a lot. And the anti-KJ community, I think, again, is smaller and smaller and smaller. But I think they're also getting more vile, if I'm honest. And sorry if anyone is an anti-KJ, but I think, and again, I don't mean everyone, obviously, but the things that they are doing now is way more vile than, you know, back in the day when people didn't like KJ. Where now it just seems like they go so low and they do so many nasty things that I'm like, holy moly, how is that even, you know, how do you lay down at night and feel that's okay and feel confident that you did the right thing? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand. It's like this whole CPS calling crap. I don't get it. I've never seen anything online with anybody's children when they've had their kids there or anything like that that would ever warrant me thinking, holy moly, like that's scary, like that the children's lives are at risk, or I would need to do something. I've never once felt like that about anybody. So for me, then, that they're doing it for a purpose to try and upset the person, piss the person off, you know. If they all work so hard as Katie, they could make money like she does. Oh God, she does work hard. I can't do it. Good luck. That will never happen. I don't watch KJ. I used to, but she's a human just like us all. It's rage and jealousy from all the haters. Oh, I know a few of the community that is so jealous that they can't get to her level. It drives them crazy. And you see it, like if you like just look in the chats of anyone who's bad mouthing KJ, and you will see those same few people in the chat still talking smack, and it's like, surely by now, like, get over yourself. Come on now. And like, fair play to her for freaking making them like much money each month. Like, I wouldn't mind making that much money per month, telling you. Crap. I would be more than happy with that. I'm not even lying. But again, she works bloody hard at what she got. I'm not consistent enough. I just think it's a lot. I do. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot. And the thing is, like, I can't say anything about people's content because I don't make content. You know, I come up, I use it as like a little, so we can talk, or somebody can come in and they can talk, and I don't limit anybody as long as they say it respectfully and don't come in and call names to people that I would get annoyed at. But other than that, I have no issues with people coming in and voicing their opinion. But I'm also not going to have people come in and being mean to other people in a chat. You're all entitled to your views, and I like hearing everyone's views. I'm just not going to have people bitching about people in the chat and being like, F her, and she's this and she's that, and you're wrong, and because opinions, well, we got to remember, with opinions, nobody's right or wrong with opinions. They're just ours, so we believe them to be right. And whether they're right or wrong, it really doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? You're not on every day, Joe. That statement wasn't for you. Oh, I know, babe. I know. I couldn't do it either, even if I wanted to. Like, I couldn't. I enjoyed a lot of your true crime uploads, Joe. Yeah, I don't think I got the voice, and I'm trying to learn from other people. I'm watching how others do it and stuff like that, because I do actually enjoy the true crime, but I think there's so many people that do it now. I think it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm trying to like figure out what uploads I can do, like maybe just do like the teen moms and 16 and pregnant uploads, because people, okay, not everyone likes them, like still enjoys the 16 and pregnant and the teen mom stuff, but there is still a lot that do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I need to figure it out, I guess. I need to figure out what I'm doing and not just sit here talking crap and talking about food, but I like doing the just talking about food and just like doing a live couple of times a week with you guys. Hey, Yaya, how are you, my girl? Hope you were good. I'm just listening while running errands. Oh, I did all mine this morning. I think the 16 and pregnant would be good, because there's so much like going on with the 16 and pregnant and the teen mom girls, and I still enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I still enjoy like the 16 and pregnant and teen mom stuff, but maybe I can sort of do a few more of those, even if it's just once or twice a week. Teen mums are boring. Yeah, they are. I wouldn't be doing like recaps or anything like that. That's not my thing. I would do more like what's going on in their real lives, like IG drama, or so and so's fighting with so and so. Do you know what I mean? It'd be more that for me. I also wouldn't mind doing a like a Where Are They Now kind of thing from some 16 and pregnants that didn't go on through the teen mum. Maybe that's something that I can look into as well, doing what are they doing now? Where are they now? Where, have they got more children now, and that kind of thing. So I wouldn't mind doing that, like season 1, season 2, season 3, that kind of thing. So maybe that's something that I could look into. You got a lot of views on that 16 and pregnant video you did. I know, I was surprised, Ocean Lady. Like, normally on my uploads, I don't get views. I don't, and I know like other people are going to be like, oh my God, Joe, it's only like 300 views. Get over yourself. It's not that many. Well, for me, it is that many. And I'm very chuffed with that many. And I really, I really did like it. I liked covering it. Okay, the story sucked, but I think it was important to tell the story. And it got over 300 views. And for me, on an upload, that is incredible. T is covering a lot of the Krama community, even crazier than we are. Oh God, no, I'm done with crazies. We got enough in our own community. We won't add in. I'm good. We don't need any more crazies. Where are they now? Sounds good. That's what I thought, doesn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we obviously know we're the ones who went on to do the Teen Moms. We know where they are. But what about the others? You know, there's a few on there that I remember, and I'm like, I wonder what they're doing. Like, I wonder where they're at. And so, I wouldn't mind sort of going and having a little, maybe I can do that tomorrow, like do a little bit of, she's listening, so I'll say, Ocean Lady and Patty says, hi, Yaya. So I'll say it because she's listening whilst running an errand. She's probably not watching the chat. Yes, I thought it'd be something a little different to what are they up to now, like, I like that too. Where are they now? Yeah. I'll have a look into it tomorrow and try and like get at least like season 1, because I'll do it season 1, 16 and pregnant, where are they now? And then I'll go to season 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. I think it'll be something a bit different. Because I'm really not into the recaps. It's not my thing at all. The recaps are just like, yeah. I don't think I can say it properly. When other channels can, they can do it better than me, so I'm not going to bother. There was a few on the season 1. I think there was like 3 different ones. That little girl who couldn't even like tie her own shoelaces. I think that was season 1. I can't remember her name now. But it'd be interesting to see like where she is now. And the little girl who her and her boyfriend wanted to join the Air Force and stuff like that, I heard Janelle was in hospital. Any ideas on that? Well, I have Janelle on my IG and Facebook. And the other day she was talking about Jace's birthday present. A bow and arrow had come and they were all out in the garden. They were on the beach. They went out in the boat. So I don't know if that's like an old story, maybe reoccurring. I haven't seen anything about that, if I'm honest. The things that I have seen, they were out on their boat. Jace had his like proper bow and arrow kind of thing, and David was helping him with the sights and how to do it, that kind of thing. And then the other one I seen, they were all at the beach and doing what's it called? Oh yeah, just because recaps, it doesn't. If you don't like the show, chances are you're not gonna watch the content. Yeah, exactly that. And I'm just not very good at it. I'm not very good because I get all like lost in what I'm trying to say. Where I think the "Where Are You Now" would be more my street than others. So I think I'm gonna stick to that. I'll like do the rest of some of it tonight and tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to put a video up there Monday or Tuesday. I think it'll be a bit different. Like you said, Ocean Lady, my other one did okay. And 300 views, I'm okay with that. I'm actually pretty chuffed with that, I'm not going to lie. I know for other people like 300 views isn't enough, but for me, I'm okay with that. I'm good with 300 views. I'm very happy with 300 views. And the other thing with recaps as well is that you guys can watch it on TV on the day that it's on. I can't. I have to wait a couple of days and then try and find it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my issue. So I wouldn't be that good with that. You do a good job with research, Joe. Thanks, Patty. I do. I sit for hours and hours with pen and paper. Carl's forever saying, "Babe, use the computer," and I'm like, "No, I'm old school. I like pen and paper. I like writing things down, and I know where I am with pen and paper. I'm old. I'm old. I like pen and paper still."
Yep.
Don't I?
Mm-hmm.
He's forever saying like, "Just use the computer. You can write your notes on the computer," and I'm like, "No, I'm good with pen and paper." And I buy loads of I buy like a full pack of notepads and a bunch of pens because and it's quite therapeutic for me as well, writing, and it helps my hands. It helps the strength in my hands because I know like my strength in my hands is not the best. So it does help them, doesn't it? It keeps that strength back in my hands. Especially in this kind of weather when it's cold, my joints really hurt. So, but I enjoy doing the research. I enjoy doing the research for the crime as well. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy doing that. But maybe I could just do a crime once a week or something. And then maybe do where are they now? 16 and pregnant, season 1, 2, 3, etc. And see where that goes. Because it doesn't matter. Like I don't care about the views. I care about how it comes across, and I just don't feel like I did it justice. I did the crime ones justice, and especially after watching people like that Kendall Ray, like she's so good, and I'm like, oh my god, it is a different perspective. She's so good at crime, and I'm like, even if I could just take a little bit of like how she's what's the word, representing it, maybe. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I can try my best. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can do is try my best and see how we go from there. But I'm definitely interested in doing the Where Are They Now. I agree about pen and paper, Joe. I use colored gel pens for different things. I'm definitely a pen and paper girl. I like putting it down on paper. I like writing it, and do you know what I mean? I'm all about that. It's easier for me to have it in pen and paper, especially as what I'll do is if Carl's working in the room, I'll come and sit on the bed. And if I'm doing a video, I'll have like my paper all over the bed, and I'll sit on the bed, and I got it sort of set up, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And I can have my keynotes as well, which reminds me to say A, B, or C, or reminds me to say that, or don't forget to say about X. And so I do like my pen and paper. But I think if I went on the computer, I could probably or possibly delete the whole thing and be really annoyed with myself. Yeah, but I'm not as good as you on the computer. Where with pen and paper, the amount of times I have to scribble it out and start again and do it, and it's okay. I'm good with that. I'm fine with doing that. It's just all about like what your comfort zone is, and my comfort zone is definitely pen and paper for sure. Pen and paper is the way forward. But I can research that tomorrow and tonight, and obviously we'll be taking Jack out soon, and then I'll just find out season 1 and stuff. And maybe try and figure it out. Because like the season 1 girls, I think were like really good. Like you had Caitlin and Tyler and stuff like that, Now Caitlin and Tyler, I used to love them. I think because their story was very similar to mine, like with the adoption, being so young and stuff like that. But then like as time has gone on, I still like Caitlin, but I don't know. Tyler just gives me, I don't know. I can't. Off subject, I've just had a dark chocolate covered Oreo Oreo cookie to die for. Oh my gosh. Why? Why are you telling me? Now I want chocolate. Now I want chocolate. I'm into chocolate orange stuff at the moment, and I'm dying. This chocolate orange, I'm just into at the moment so bad. But I do like dark chocolate orange as well. I'm definitely into chocolate. I'm always into chocolate, but chocolate orange, that's just too much. I want to try one of them now. Has it got nuts in, Ocean Lady?
Probably.
It was the last one, thank God. It was the last one, thank God. Because I keep eating them. Has it got nuts in? No. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder if they got them here. Oh, I was watching a TikTok. Oh my God. I'll have to send it to you girls. This American guy's been trying all our foods. Oh my, I'm laughing my head off at them. Like it was so funny. I was watching what was it? A TikTok the other day, and it was like, this is how Irish mummies are. And I was like, no, Welsh mummies are like it the same. And it was like, carry on crying, I'm going to give you something to effing cry about. Or because I said so. And if you're going to kill each other, get outside. I don't want to have to clean the floor again. And I was like, no, that's definitely a Welsh mum as well. Welsh mums are the same. Welsh mummies are the same. I bought a really cute little what are they called? Like thin, silky, like cardigan-y type thing. It's so cute. I need to try and find some clothes for my brother-in-law's funeral on the 1st because I just don't know what I'm wearing. Like I really don't know what I'm wearing. I saw that one. It was funny, wasn't it, Ocean Lady? I was crying. I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. I was laughing. I was like, no, Welsh mums as well. I'm going to make mushroom patty, French onion soup, and cauliflower broccoli casserole for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't know what I want. Like it's too late. I'm not cooking anything now. But I do have some like chicken slices and some salad and some nice rolls. So I'll probably end up just having that, to be honest. I won't be staying on for much longer because we're coming up to an hour and we're gonna go take Fuck Munchake for his little strolls. Yeah, I died laughing. My granddaughter got me hooked on TikTok. Ocean Lady, I swear, I sit there and I like, oh well, I'll just have half hour of TikTok, and then 2, 3 hours later, I'm still bloody watching it. The worst thing is I'll take my phone to the bathroom with me while I'm having a wee, and then I'm still sat there and like Carl's like, babe, are you all right? Like thinking I got an upset tummy or something. I'm like, no, I'm just having a wee, but I'm watching TikTok. You're like, he's there like, are you all right? You've got a bad belly. And I was like, no, I'm just having a wee. I just still sits like here watching TikTok. It's so bad. Maybe that was a little bit too much information to share. It's so bad. I love TikTok.
Nothing like sharing.
Nothing like sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah. I can imagine. It dances like, my God. Your chats always go so fast, Joe. They do. I know we've been like on 55 minutes. She starts 7th grade in 10 days. I can't believe how fast it goes. Oh my God. 7th grade. Seven here is like first year high school. That's what that is here. I know it's not the same there, but we start children start school early here, like from 3, like 4, you go to like nursery and playgroup and all of that. So they start the process very, very early here. I went to nursery from 3 till 4. And then, so I think I was like, then you start like mornings or afternoon in nursery. And then you start full days. And then you go on to first year infants, second infants, third infants. Then you go to junior school, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4 in juniors. Then you go to high school, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can go on to 6 and up to 6. But our school age is you finish at 8, you finish at 16. You can finish school at 16. When I'm in the bathroom too long, hubby says, "Have you got your phone with you?" I'm like, "You know it." I'm literally only having a wee as well. I'm sat there like 20 minutes later, just having a wee, and like, yeah, maybe I should get off the toilet. I don't need to sit on the toilet whilst doing TikTok while laughing my head off. There's one on there. If you've got to go think it's what's her name? Ship Mum Gang or something like that. Ship Mum. She's Welsh. Oh my god, and she's from up the valley, so she's got a proper Welshy fucking accent like that. She has like really fucking Welshy, and I cry everything she says. It just oh my god, I'm laugh so hard. It's hilarious. But she's like somebody basically had to go because she had writing on her wall from her little boys, and she's like, seriously, they're toddlers. Do you really think I'm going to repaint this whilst they're still toddlers? Are you crazy, woman? Like, no. Well, they're still drawing. I can't watch my children 24/7. There's no way on this earth anyone can watch their children. And if that makes me a shit mum, then that makes me a shit mum. Okay, so I peed like 3 times now. Exactly. You just end up sitting there peeing. It's really bad. I love TikTok. Like I'm a TikTok freak. I don't generally do them though. I can't do dancing for shit. I got 2 left feet. So there's no way of me doing any
But then
dancing.
people probably would enjoy seeing that.
I'm shocking at dancing. But I did the put your finger down, the Welsh edition. I did that one. I'll send it to you, Ocean Lady, so you can have a laugh. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny. It was pretty amusing. But I do like the Welsh TikTok. You can like put hashtag Welsh TikTok and the Welsh people come up. The one that always confuses me is how public and private schools are reversed in the UK to the US. Yeah, public school is what I went to. I went to a public school. It's just a normal school. Carl went a state school. Carl went to a private boarding school. He boarded. So yeah, a normal public school is a public school. You don't have to pay for it or anything like that. Like, and it's just a normal school. But Carl went to a boarding school, so he boarded in school and only went home on weekends or school holidays. And then he really went to Africa or grandma's, mainly Africa. On your big holidays on 6 weeks, you went to Africa. He went to his dad and his stepmom in Africa and his granddad. I enjoyed listening to you. Yeah, I'm getting off as well. Literally, it's coming to the hour. So I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and the lurkers for joining me. We all appreciate the lurkers. Bye, Ocean Lady. Bye, Patty. Thank you for chatting with me. I shall. My goodness, I can't even talk. I shall catch you on the next one. Bye, lovelies. Bye, guys. Love you.